Welcome back to G Fun Facts Online, your go-to spot for mind-blowing facts. Today, we're diving into a topic that sounds like science fiction but is alarmingly real: invasive alien species. No, not little green men, but plants and animals hitchhiking their way across the globe and causing some serious trouble. It's a silent invasion, happening right under our noses, and the clock is ticking to fight back. So, buckle up, because we're about to explore why tackling these invaders head-on is a race against time. So, what's the big deal with these uninvited guests? Well, picture this. Invasive species are like the ultimate party crashers of the natural world. They barge in, eat all the food, hog all the space, and basically ruin the vibe for everyone else. They're a leading cause of biodiversity loss, pushing our native plants and animals to the brink. And get this, the economic damage is staggering. We're talking billions, yes billions, of dollars lost every year in agriculture, forestry, fishing, and even tourism. It's all because these invaders mess with everything. There's even a concept called the invasion curve. Think of it like a tiny flame, easy to put out when it's small, but let it grow, and soon you've got an uncontrollable wildfire. The longer we wait, the tougher and way more expensive it gets to deal with them. So acting fast isn't just smart, it's absolutely essential. Alright, so how do we stop these gatecrashers? The number one most cost-effective trick in the book is prevention. It's like locking your doors to keep burglars out. We need to be super careful about how these species travel. They're sneaky, hiding in international trade shipments, the ballast water of ships, tagging along with tourists, in the pretty plants we buy for our gardens, and even on our firewood or fishing gear. So, strict import rules, checking risky species before they even get a chance to enter, and just making everyone aware of the problem are super important. Think of initiatives like pathway action plans. These are like targeted missions to block specific invasion routes, like those used by anglers or boaters. But what if one slips through the cracks? That's where early detection and rapid response, or EDRR, comes in. It's like having a super sensitive alarm system. The quicker we find a new invader, the better our chances of kicking it out before it settles in and starts a family. This means regular patrols, special searches in high-risk zones, and guess what? You can be a hero too. Citizen science is huge here. Everyday people spotting and reporting new invaders are making a massive difference. A big study in Europe in 2024 even said public health is critical for early warnings. And technology is giving us superpowers. We've got environmental DNA, or eDNA, which can find traces of a species in water or soil, like a microscopic detective. Plus, remote sensing, GIS mapping, and even AI are joining the fight, scanning huge areas for any sign of trouble. How cool is that? Okay. Alarm bells are ringing. An invader has been spotted. What next? First, a super quick assessment. Where is it? How far has it spread? What kind of troublemaker is it? And what's our game plan? Often, the dream goal is total eradication, wiping it out completely. This works best if we catch them super early when their numbers are small. And we've got a few tools in our arsenal. There's physical control. That means good old-fashioned hand-pulling weeds, trapping animals, or even changing the environment, like draining water to make it less comfy for them. Then there's chemical control. Using pesticides. This can be effective, but we have to be super careful it doesn't harm other wildlife or the environment. Strict rules, like the Pest Control Products Act, help manage this. And then there's a really fascinating one: biological control. This is like bringing in the invader's natural enemies from its homeland, a specific predator, or a tiny bug that only likes to munch on that particular invasive species. It's like nature's own cleanup crew, but this needs tons of research to make sure the new recruit doesn't cause its own problems. And get this for a sci-fi fact, scientists are even looking into things like gene drives, which could spread harmful genes through an invasive population. Super cutting edge, but also raises some big questions we need to think about carefully. If we can't eradicate them, then it's all about containment and control, stopping them from spreading further and protecting our most precious natural spots and industries. Now, fighting these invaders isn't cheap, but doing nothing? That costs way, way more in the long run. This is where smart economic strategies come in. Decision makers have to do a cost-benefit analysis. What's the price of acting now versus the massive bill if we let things get out of hand? And this isn't just about lost crops or timber. It's also about the value of things nature gives us for free, like clean water, bees pollinating our food, and healthy fish populations, all threatened by invaders. We also need solid funding. Money talks, right? This can come from governments, special emergency funds, or even from industries that might accidentally help invaders spread, kind of a you break it, you help fix it idea, applying the polluter pays principle. Some places are even setting up dedicated rapid response funds, so cash is ready the moment a new threat pops up. And how about this for an idea? Giving people incentives to report and manage invasive species. This could be grants to help landowners clear invaders, or even bounties for removing certain species, though that needs careful planning. By showing the actual dollar value of what we're protecting, it makes a much stronger case for investing in this fight. So what makes a rapid response system truly kick butt? It's not just one thing. It's a whole team effort. First, you need strong laws and policies. Think of them as the rulebook that lets authorities act fast and make tough calls. Then, coordination is key. All the different groups, government agencies, scientists, environmental groups, and the public need to work together like a well-oiled machine. Communication is also huge. Telling everyone about the dangers and how they can help gets more people on board. And we can't forget research. We constantly need smarter ways to find invaders, better tools to control them, and ways to predict who might be the next big threat. Another cool concept is adaptive management. This means we learn by doing, try things, see what works, and adjust our plans. It's like being a detective and a scientist all rolled into one. And because these invaders don't care about borders, countries need to team up, share info, and coordinate their efforts. It's a global problem that needs global solutions. Now, it's not all smooth sailing. There are some big challenges. Climate change is shaking things up, letting invaders move into new areas. Global trade and travel are like superhighways for these unwanted hitchhikers. Sometimes there isn't enough money or people to do the job, or it's tricky to even identify a new species quickly. But the future isn't bleak. It's all about being proactive and innovative. We're talking about amazing new tech like smart chips to monitor plants, or using AI to sift through tons of surveillance data. We need to keep boosting our early warning systems, get better at assessing risks, and get even more people involved. Many places are building national EDRR plans to make sure everyone is on the same page. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the battle against invasive alien species. It's a massive challenge, but by understanding the threat, acting fast, using smart science, investing wisely, and working together, we can protect our precious ecosystems and economies. It's not just about fighting invaders, it's about building a more resilient world. Thanks for tuning in to Fun Facts Online. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating facts. Stay curious, and we'll catch you next time.